Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first Women's International Pinball Tournament presented by the Replay Foundation today. I'm Elizabeth Cromwell. I am joined by Kristen Gemnick and Jessica DiNardo. We will be your hosts for this fantastic little soiree we're going to go through. We are at the Final Four. This is the first and largest women's tournament. We took 64 women into a match play this morning. We've got $5,000 in cash and a brand new Iron Maiden machine on the line. And we've got some amazing competitors coming up here. So, first of all, I only know one of them.
Same, actually.
I know Priyanka Kochar, who just barely squeaked in on a awesome tiebreaker on Frontier, which, as we were talking earlier, is a very calming game.
Yes.
With the little crickets and the soothing, calming nature.
Well, the sounds are very calming. The game itself, super stressful.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, go for the Bears. Oh, no.
No, not the Bears.
Yep.
Terrific spinner.
Who else do we have who's coming in here with us? Jessica, you've been doing a data entry for us all morning on this. Who is it?
Yeah, so tied for top seed, we have Gretchen and Nicole. So they both got 27 points through qualifying, which is massive. And then Shauna came in third with 25 points. So definitely killer games all day. We're doing a really great job. And then we had, like you mentioned, that three-way tiebreak at 24 points was the next highest. So 27 was great today.
And that tiebreaker was Deborah Tallman, Priyanka Kochar, and Robin Lassonde. And it was fantastic to watch. It was three masters going at it. So let's talk a little bit about the games we're going to play.
Yes.
For our finals here, we're going to watch these four competitors on three games. The first is going to be Total Nuclear Annihilation. The second is going to be Super Straight, and the third is going to be Taxi. I know nothing about game rules, so I turn it over to you.
Do you want to start talking about Total Nuclear Annihilation? I think we've got a really good game spread
Yeah,
here.
it's awesome. It's a really great newer game. It's pretty straightforward, but it's really super fast. You can go for locking up your balls, and you want to get your reactor going. Get it in the core and bounce it around.
And the skill shot's super valuable here too.
It's super hard too.
And if you could do the hands-free, that's great. Otherwise, there's the secondary skill shot where you can spell in the core.
Sure. So the hands-free, for people who don't know the game super well, if you plunge, when you start the game, one of the core letters will be lit up at the top. And I think that Crystal can point those out on our little score pad there. Yes. So one of those letters, you can move it around, but after you plunge, if you get it into that particular letter without moving it around, you get 100,000 points and your first reactor is ready to go. And that's huge in this game where it can score pretty low to start. So went for a little bit of a soft plunge there. If you do have to move it around after, you can get the secondary skill shot, which is 50k, and will spot you a save letter on one of your lanes.
Ball saved.
So you can get your reactor lit by hitting any of the or not any, but hitting the core.
Yeah.
Yep.
There.
So you want to make that grid solid. So it's usually, it starts off a little bit easier to get. So you can see the ones that are flashing. You need to make those all the solid pink color. And you can steal locks on this game, which definitely makes it super interesting.
Who's playing right now? Like I said, I only know Priyanka, and she was player one. Who do we have up right now?
I am not sure player order for the
Tournament
game.
Director Kate.
Hi. Hi,
Hello.
Kate.
Nicole is player three. Nicole Bernier. Who was our player two?
Player 2 was Shauna Teal.
Shauna Teal. Priyanka went first, which means it's going to be
and then
Gretchen in fourth.
Kamke will
Gretchen. Okay.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
So Gretchen is up right now.
One of the things I love about Total Nuclear Annihilation is the soundtrack. It's so much fun.
Really fantastic.
And it's amazing that Scott Denisi did all the game design and did all of the soundtrack work and everything. Oh.
Ball save.
Ball save, there it is. Yeah, it's really important to make sure that you kind of stick around, and because that you're not paying attention to that ball save, you're going to miss out. There's also a really great, if you go all the way around in your skill shot and you get it in the locks, you get, do you know what the bonus is on that lock? It's
a combo value.
It's a combo
on the
value,
lock.
yeah, okay. Super satisfying. It's a lot like Fishtails on the Fast Cast.
Yes.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like that.
So Priyanka only needs to light that one. She needs to hit that one target, and that will. There it is. So now her reactor is ready. She needs to kick it into the scoop, just like that.
Done.
Perfect
Nice job.
So reactor is started. My favorite thing about this game is the timer on the reactor, and if you can add to your timer by getting it up into that core up there.
Yep.
But it becomes more frantic the more time, the closer it gets to it exploding, basically, and the shaker motor kicks in, and it's the greatest.
Yeah, so you're trying to raise the temperature.
Oh,
in
yeah.
that core.
Good lock.
Nice.
Good lock.
First ball locked. If she can plunge it up into the core.
Perfect.
Nice job.
Knock it around and bring it up to 99. Yep.
There we go.
So when it's at 99, how long is your delay at that point, or your
You're
save?
good to go now. So you can see the pop bumper on the right side is lit and flashing. If she hits that, she'll destroy the reactor.
Oh.
It'll remain lit for her on her next ball. However, that ball that's locked right there, someone has potential to steal.
Yes.
And when you get into multi-ball, that's when you get into playfield multiplier. So if you can do multi-ball with 3 balls, you get 3 times playfield multiplier, which means that your reactor value is 3 times when you destroy it. So that's really what we want to go for, is maxing the playfield multiplier before hitting those reactors.
And then you get your jackpots at the lock shots.
Awesome. Hey, I'm learning how to play this for lead.
Oh, tough.
Man, look at that.
It's a fast game.
Yep. This is another new game that's great because it's a low-scoring game, but I feel like that's pretty rare for modern games. It's pretty awesome.
This is also a great game because I have yet to meet the person that's like, oh, I don't like that game.
Yeah.
Everybody likes this game. Everybody wants to play it.
Oh,
it's just fun.
Unless you've just played it in a tournament and you gave you a bad run, and then everyone's like,
Nicole got another one locked.
Second ball locked.
And she has got one target to hit in order to start her reactor.
Nice.
She's got all but one core lit.
And then up in the core, those flashing arrows, she can max out the reactor value up there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. And her reactor's ready to start.
So now she's got to hit it into the lock, or into the scoop, rather. Sorry, into the scoop, and then
she's going to have to get it up into the core to get the temperature to 100.
It's good to pay attention to her ball save lanes on the in and out lanes. Make sure that those are getting lit.
Yeah, especially during multi-ball. If you can start your ball save in multi-ball, you'll get both those balls back, which is great. All right, she's up in the reactor, so 15 degrees. And the temperature does start to cool down if you don't stay up in there.
Oh, interesting.
So we're back down to single ball. Let's see if she can get this perfect. So now on the left-hand side, you'll see it spells RAD, R-A-D, with those little arrows there. So the letter D is lit for her to destroy her reactor right now. So if she can hit that D target, she'll destroy the reactor.
Spelling RAD also lights your mystery at the scoop.
That scoop is brutal, too. It kicks so hard.
And fast.
Oh, yeah, there she goes. Reactor destroyed.
Nice.
So the ultimate goal of total nuclear annihilation is to destroy all 9 reactors.
Yeah, all 9.
Correct. And it gets harder to lock up balls as you destroy more reactors, and as you go through more reactors, more shots are needed to be hit. So, for instance, if you're at 2, then you have to hit, at random either the pop bumper and, one of the targets that are lit white.
So, Crystal, if this is you right now, do you try to start your locks again? Do you go for your next reactor? What's your strategy?
I would try and lock up my ball, and then get multi-ball started just because good value, like you were saying.
Great ball, though. That was fantastic.
Excellent ball.
All right, we have Gretchen up for, oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, there we go.
Gretchen's
It switched.
player 4.
Took a second for the display to switch. We've got Gretchen up on her second ball.
Immediate lock. That lock quick shot, 25,000.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Still got that ball save. I love that he shows you the fraction of a second that's left in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
ball save.
Yeah.
That's
So
fantastic.
right here will tell you exactly how long you have for a ball save, including, as Jessica just noted, in a fraction of a second.
All right. So Priyanka steps up with her reactor ready to destroy on that pop bumper.
she's got one ball locked.
One ball locked. Let's see if she can't get multi-ball started before she gets that reactor value.
So you don't always have to hit the pop bumper in order to destroy the reactor. You
Correct. It randomly will assign something that you need to hit. So either one of the rad letters. There are 2 destroy stand-ups, one to the left of the scoop and one to the right of the locks. And then there's the pop bumper, has 2 different arrow lights on it. So those are the different places that you could potentially destroy the reactor.
okay, cool.
Excellent. Reactor destroyed.
Look at that control.
Excellent.
Yes.
Nice. Second ball
Second
locked.
ball locked.
It's one of the most satisfying ball locks, I think.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, the soundtrack is wonderful, but also the sound effects.
There
Here we
she
go
goes.
into multi-ball. So now she'll want to hammer on
Oh, yeah,
that
the
center keypad. Yep, reactor's ready to start. Excellent.
She's cradling one. She's just saving it up there.
Yep, so now she wants to get up into the core, get that temperature up.
Oh.
And the ball save lane, again, becomes super important to track where that is. So the flashing letter on SAVE, if you go through that lane, it'll give you a ball save.
What's the spinner value like?
That's a good question. I know you can max out the spinner, but I'm not sure what it starts at.
So she's trying to hit it up that lane in order to get it back up to the core so that she can raise the temperature, right?
Correct. So either, at this point, either the left or right orbit will take her up to the core. As you go later, sometimes it'll go down to just one orbit will get you up into the core. But it's flashing ready to go, so we want to build that value up to 100 degrees.
Her mystery award was just lit. So if she hits the scoop, she should claim that. Oh, she's got a danger.
She's got good progress on the keypad as well for her
Oh.
next reactor. Ooh.
Man,
Oh, great.
that's it.
Oh, excellent.
Those fractions of a second really counts.
Okay.
And mystery award.
She hit that.
Super spinner. Okay.
Super
She got
spinner.
super spinner. Where is the spinner? It's
On
just
the left
inside,
orbit,
yeah.
right here.
Yep.
Nice, and up into the core.
So if she can hit that spinner, get it up into the core, and then
Excellent
Man,
control.
her ball control in this is just
Oh,
fantastic. Now she's up in the core.
great trust.
There
look
we
at
go.
that.
All right, so now she needs the R and D off of rad in order to destroy this reactor.
Oh man, look at that go.
Excellent saves, amazing reflexes on a game that is very, very fast.
That's what she's aiming for right there.
Oh, attempted post pass.
Woo! Very chaotic.
I don't know that I would have the gumption to attempt a post pass on TNA.
I don't. I don't.
Nice,
Honestly,
she cleared that
that one.
R.
Before watching this right now, I didn't know it was possible. Oh, there she
Perfect.
goes. React
Nice.
destroyed.
Excellent
Well
job.
done.
All right, and then she's only one
She's
hit
one
away,
away
from
from
starting the next.
Man, look at this. Whoa, there she goes. She's just got to hit it back in the scoop.
Yep.
You know, the objectives for total nuclear annihilation are pretty simple, but they are, when you say them out loud, they're pretty simple. When you try to actually do them, they are anything but. There she goes.
Nice job.
Reactor 3 is started.
So because she's already had how many multi-balls?
Two.
Two multi-balls, so it's a little bit tougher to get those balls locked. She has to hit the those lot targets. I think it's 3 more times.
She's up in the core. She's
Nice
raising
job.
her.
All right, so now she needs the A from rad, she needs the pop bumper, and she needs the stand up to the left of the scoop. So those are the 3 spots to destroy. She's trying to max out that reactor value while she's up in the core. You need to hit the 1, 2, 3 arrows in order. Oh, great ball, though.
That was
fantastic
really
playing.
Wow.
Really well done.
Great playing.
Oh, and she's pleased with herself.
She should be.
She
Man,
should
that was
be.
fantastic.
Okay, now
All right.
Shauna's up.
So Shauna has her
Shauna's
start
started up in the
reactor
core.
lit.
Good.
So if she gets into that scoop, then that'll start her reactor off.
And there's her
Oh,
ball save. Now, Shauna hasn't had a multi-ball yet, so it's going to be easier for her to lock the balls, correct?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, and her locks are ready to go right now.
Sometimes
Nice.
it's
There goes her reactor.
awesome.
You can backhand the lock shot on a lot of total nuclear annihilations. It's a pretty, somewhat safer. It's hard to say what's safe in this game because it's so bouncy, but
Yep.
that can be a safer way to go. Nice ball save.
Also, a little bit of trivia here. I want to point out that this is actually Charlie, the owner of Spooky. This is his personal machine that he sent to us for use in Pinburg and in Whip, and that is just that's a stellar move by a good guy.
Yeah, thanks
Very
so
nice.
much to him for that.
It's really hard to get these because nobody wants to part with them.
Exactly. So her destroy reactor, nice
Ball
ball
locked.
lock. Destroy reactor is lit and the stand up to the right of the lock shot. Let's see if she goes for multi-ball to max that value first.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
job.
So she wants to hit that.
On the other side.
Ah, the other side. The one that's flashing, that would help. There we go.
Good one.
That's what she's going to go for, but I think she... Yep,
Yeah,
there she
get
goes.
in multi-ball first. Nice work. So now she'll be at 3 times that reactor value, and she destroys it
Oh,
right
wow.
there.
Whoa.
Nice job.
That was a fast reactor.
Beauty. And check out her score. That bumped her up. That reactor value was 150K.
Yeah. Man. She's
Excellent.
she's in the zone and she's got this.
Well, now she has one of her ball save lanes on, so she's still in multi-ball. If she looks like she's going to drain out, she can go through like she just
Yeah,
did right
just
there.
did.
Beautiful. Restart that ball save.
And now she's only got one more. Their second reactor is ready as soon as she can hit that lock shot. I'm sorry, that scoop. Why do I keep doing that?
Some fantastic playing so far on TNA. These scores are amazing.
Yeah. Oh, nice
Oh.
recovery.
This game is a lot about anticipation and recovery.
Yep.
Nice
save.
nudge.
Oh,
Great playing.
beautiful ball.
Really fantastic.
Wow.
That was
Yeah.
great.
I have to say, the thing that I really love about a lot of women's tournaments, and especially seeing the women at Whipped today, is how supportive everyone is of each other. Even if they're competing against each other for a prize as amazing as a brand new Iron Maiden, Keith Elwood's personal Iron Maiden machine, still cheering each other on when they have a fantastic ball like that is something that makes me really happy and proud to be a part of this community that we're in.
Absolutely.
So here's Nicole making progress towards both her locks and her reactor.
Yep, reactor is lit, ready to go. In the scoop. Tough reject on that
Yep,
backhand,
there
but
she goes.
nice recovery. So we're primed for multi-ball and reactor start.
Yeah, there it is.
Excellent.
So her playfield is also at three times the value.
Yes,
Which is just like we saw on Nicole, a key to a lot of points in this game.
definitely. So now she needs to get it back up to the core, raise that temperature up to 100 degrees. And let's destroy a reactor.
So what is the reactor jackpot when you're in multi-ball?
So depending on where you have the reactor value, so earlier we saw it on 3 times at 150. So starts at 50, I think, for reactor 1. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Tough out.
Oh, tough drain, but fantastic
Great ball.
Wow.
So I'm sorry, I
Broken.
meant how do you claim the reactor jackpot? Is it the lock shot? Is it scoop?
By destroying the reactor, so hitting the
Okay.
white flashing shots. We broke a mill on Total Nuclear Annihilation. That was fantastic.
And that's not easy.
It is not easy. Some killer scores. All right, so Gretchen has locks ready. She's got 1 hit left to get that reactor started. There we go. So she's
Reactor
ready to
started.
go. Nice save.
Ball
Beauty.
locked. All right, we're rocking and rolling here. Oof. Oh, man. That's
drain,
tough.
but what a way to start off these finals.
Excellent.
This is, yeah, that was a great game of Total Nuclear Annihilation by anyone's reckoning. That was a lot of fun to watch, too.
Yeah, that was beautiful. So we've got Nicole coming in first with 1,000,000 points. Shauna coming in second. Priyanka in third on that one. And Gretchen in fourth. And we've got 2 games left to go.
We do. Next up is going to be Super Straight. Which
I'm going to learn some things watching this.
Same.
I didn't actually get to play Super Straight at all this weekend. Has anyone played Super Straight?
I have never
recently?
played Super Straight.
All right.
I watched a little bit of the final yesterday. Yeah, it was fun to watch. It was quick. I didn't really catch any of
What strategy
Yeah.
looked like on that?
I'm not sure Super Straight has so much of a strategy.
Keep the ball alive.
Yeah, basically.
I know there's something about if you drain down the center, there's like you can't get your bonus. You can only drain down the out lanes, and that's the only way to get your bonus.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I like when games do that, where they have really interesting rules like
Unique
that, where you're
rules.
actually,
Yeah.
if you are going to drain, you're like, well, at least let me drain out.
Yeah.
The drain becomes
Yeah.
strategic.
Yep.
Not usually a lot of that, but the same with TNA. You want to drain out the lane where you have your ball save going,
Exactly.
and can you position that?
Yep.
So it makes you think about even the parts of the game that are unpleasant. You're like,
Yes.
well, at least I can get something out of this.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. Paying attention to your out lanes is super important sometimes.
Yeah. And these, when you see these EMs, especially in a tournament like this, they can be such an equalizer between players. So
Right.
Yep.
when you're in a group, it's always interesting to see, okay, we have people who are really strong at DMD players or who are super familiar with System 11s or something like that.
Yeah.
And you do have people who really love playing the EMs. Kate loves playing EMs. But you'll
Priyanka,
find,
I never play Priyanka on an EM. You are just asking to lose.
well, there are 3 people who are about to play Priyanka on an EM. So
I beat her in a competition at the PPO a few years ago on a game of Stellar Wars, and it's still the greatest game of Stellar Wars I've ever played in my life because I beat Priyanka, and that just doesn't happen around here.
hold on to that.
Yeah.
Keep that one with you.
I do love. I love it when people come in for an event like Pinburg, and there are so many games that people haven't ever seen before. And you're right, there are just great equalizers, not just the EMs, but a lot of System 11s that people have never seen before. And what's great is that you can beat someone who is, has their name on a banner.
Yeah.
You can beat them because they've never played this game before or even seen this game before. And I love that about these tournaments that we run here.
This game is kind of gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I love the backglass. It is one of my favorites in the Papa facility.
And the symmetry to it and the colors, it just really stands out and pops. So I'll be interested to see what they're doing here. All right.
So what's our player order on this one?
So we've got player 1 is Gretchen, player 2 is Shauna, player 3 is Priyanka, and then player 4 is going to be Nicole. And huge thanks to everyone who's helping with all the video production. It's been outstanding this year. Just super professional, and having someone who's able to move between scores so we get a nice clear view of everything that's going on is fantastic.
So Kristen and I are over here looking at a cheat sheet, trying to figure out how it is that you play this game. Well, you drain a lot.
That would be my strategy.
Yeah, that would be me too.
So we've got the star rollover at the top, which looked to be the thing that changes the lanes up at the top, the lit lane.
It looks like the lit lanes at the top advance your bonus.
Well, maybe that's not what changes it. Never mind.
And your in lanes advance your bonus.
Oof.
How much is that spinner in the middle worth? Because that is a dangerous shot that you won't. I think you want to hit it incidentally and not, aim for it, because it looks like that could just be really drain city over there.
It's usually those super dangerous shots that are worth the most.
Right. I really like this the layout here with the 3 pops and the way that it.
Nice
nudge.
Fantastic. You weren't kidding.
No.
About playing Priyanka.
Nope.
Well, and it has a beautiful symmetry to it. So we've got, the saucers, we've got the spinners, we've got a gate that looks like it opens on the side.
Okay.
That was a good strong.
Yeah,
There
the
we
spinner
go.
has some oomph to it.
There we go. So beyond that, I'm assuming that she wants to hit the cards. There really aren't very many card-themed pinball machines, so we're really lucky to get to see this one.
Really.
Oh man, look at that! Yes,
Nice.
side gate.
Yeah, so in the center you can see whenever she hits one of those stand-up targets, it's lighting
Nice.
a card.
Oh, that kicker.
Yeah, the 2 ace cards near the center get you to your bonus.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh man,
She's
Wow.
handling this game
there's your
beautifully.
bonus right there.
Hard recovery.
So are those saucers bonus collect? in the center?
Advance bonus, or those would collect the bonus, or it would advance it depending on its state. My question is the value of the kicker that's right there.
Those are some strong pop bumpers too. This is a
Yeah.
fast moving
This game is
EM.
playing really fast. Good control. Nice save. Oh.
Oh.
All right, so that's round one of ball one of Super Straight.
Priyanka with a commanding lead, as you predicted. But with these EMs, as I experienced myself several times. Oh, there we go. It's like some decent value on that kicker there.
Yeah.
As I experienced several times, it only takes a single great ball on an EM this weekend on any of these machines to really turn the tables. So you never know what's going to happen.
That right out lane seems to be giving a lot of people trouble today.
It's tough trying to save a ball off the top of an exposed rail.
Yes. We make these games hard. These women are playing games that were in the A Division Pinbird finals, and they play like A Division Papa games play.
Yep. Well, and we have world-class players here in
We
Whipped.
do. Just saying, it's not set up like you're in your basement. These are way harder. Oh, look at that! Right into the kicker, which is a
So it
nice
looks
little.
like 5,000 points off that kicker.
Oh, nice save. Just trying to get back up into that either the orbit or into the gate. Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Oh.
Ah, that's a good strategy. Keep getting it back in the kicker there.
Going for that pop to get it in there. I don't think we've seen anyone get it into one of those saucers yet. That seems like a really dangerous.
Oh, nice. That was a fantastic ball.
Really great.
Fantastic ball.
She really came back.
So you were mentioning the saucers. You want that one there? Is there, aside from the kicker, am I missing another saucer?
No, I just hadn't seen anyone get into the advanced bonus.
Gotcha.
Maybe once earlier. Seems like going that sharp off that flipper would be entering into dangerous horizontal territory. Wow.
Oh, great shot. Nice. Nice
Her
little
ability-
pass.
Yeah, she just
She's regaining
anticipates
control.
where it's going.
She's a great, great control player.
Oh.
Tough out lane, but another solid ball by Priyanka. Now, Kristen, Crystal, what would your strategy be playing? Oh, nice. Nice little flipper flutter there. What would be your strategy going into a game like this? Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm a little at a loss. I'm not a entirely skilled EM player. I don't know very much about how to approach games like these. Yeah, I don't know.
I think keeping it up top as much as you can. If there's a spinner that'll get you back up to the top, or a lane that'll bring you back up there, is always a safe strategy, just to go and keep it as high as you can.
Oh.
So there's Nicole, ending with 172,000 on Super Straight.
We're a 5-ball.
Is this a 3 or a 5 ball? That's a great question.
EM's on 5-ball?
It's on 5 ball.
Yep.
So next up we've got Shauna. It's going to come in for her player 2 second ball.
Oh, I like we have little stats. Shauna's the first player to max out her bonus.
Nice. I do like the little stats. I appreciate a good bit of trivia.
I expect to see like the more you know rainbow just like come out.
Could the more you know rainbow teach us how to play Super Straight?
Please.
Probably. Could someone teach us how to play Super
Could
Straight?
anybody teach us how to play Super Straight?
Well, I think we're being taught right now how to play Super
Yeah.
Straight. In real time.
So the rollover up there is not what is changing the lanes.
I think there's a sling on the right side of that
Ah.
plastic.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Quick ball. But again, you get 5 of them. So
I want to see the fun stats of how many balls have drained out of that right out lane.
I'm
80%?
I have that right here, and it's a lot. The answer is a lot.
Very official statistics. Thanks,
Yes.
Elizabeth.
So here's Priyanka again. She was the first one to collect her double bonus, and she's just going right for that lit lane right up there. Oh, nice. Great shot to get it right back up, and I think you were right. You want to keep it as high as you can for the entirety.
It seems really difficult to aim for those card stand-ups on the left because you have the pop bumpers in the way.
Yeah.
Like you would need to just get it into the pops and cross your fingers. Oh, there's that little saucer. That seems like a pretty safe kick out though. Not too bad. Nice.
Oh. So Priyanka maintaining her lead there. Growing it a little bit.
And still just on ball 3. There's a lot that can happen now.
Yep. Right into that kicker. That's wasn't lit, so it wasn't worth a whole bunch of points.
Ooh. There we
right
go.
back into that kicker. Now it's worth some points because it's lit.
Yep. Nice.
Oh, and right back into the kicker.
straight
That's
in.
a great strategy right there.
I think it's all about utilizing those pop bumpers to get through the gate, to get into that kicker, to get those stand-ups.
Oh. It's a good ball. That was a good ball. Solid work.
The left out lane wanted a piece of the action of
I was feeling
ball straining.
neglected.
Yep.
There we go.
Nice. Haven't really seen anyone going for that center spinner, so I think, you know, what you said earlier was accurate, that that's a pretty scary shot to shoot for.
I mean, it holds true for lots of games of this era that if they're going to put something in the middle, it's going to be super lucrative, and you don't want to aim for it because it will just end up causing you pain.
Can we bring up a reference photo of Doodlebug?
Doodlebug is a good one. One of my favorite games in the world is Starpool,
Nice
which has that
save.
center spinner. Nice. That was a good ball.
Nice
That was a
ball.
good ball, and she had a great save there at the end.
It's a really tight game, you guys.
Yeah, there's no runaway.
Super close.
No runaway score right now.
And straight back up to the top.
See, and hitting that spinner is lucrative. You just don't want to aim for it. You want to just let it happen incidentally.
Oh,
Oh,
excellent.
good save.
Just super calm. Really great control.
I always picture when people say that, like it looks calm, and in your head you're just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that spinner go. Look at it.
Oh, there it is.
Still, she's pulled ahead with that, and it was a really good ball. So Priyanka is not too far behind, and we are again only on ball 4. So there's one more after this.
Every time we get up to player 3, I can see a little bit more of the backlash art, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can see what you're talking about.
It's totally cool. I love this guy. We need to come up with a name for him because he's just awesome. And I really appreciate the original design and the original art on again a card-themed game, and so few of those happen in pinball. The card theming.
I feel like he would be like a Thaddeus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Thaddeus is a good name for him. So we got Priyanka going again. She just lit both of her pop bumpers at the same time. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but it was cool. Oh, good save.
Oh,
Good save, bad out lane.
Yep.
excellent, great ball.
All right, and up comes Gretchen for her ball 4.
Oh no.
That was heartbreaking.
Yeah. I had a few dozen of those balls this weekend.
Yep, there we go. I feel like those slings are really tight.
Yeah, it looks like that center spinner also advances your bonus as you go when it's lit. Same for that kicker on the right-hand side.
It awards and advances, or just is the saucer the only thing that'll collect it?
My eyes are not good enough to read it that far away, Elizabeth.
Oh man, look at that.
Straight back
Awesome.
up top.
That's where you want to keep it. hits that spinner. Oh, wow.
She just has that one stand-up left on the upper right.
Oh.
Top center right.
That was a great ball.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Really great playing.
All right, and we are on ball 5. So she has just set the standard by which everybody needs to come up. Oh, that's a hard outlane, man.
But still a fantastic
Still a
score.
great score.
Speaking of fantastic scores, someone's having a good run of class of 1812 back there.
You can.
That's all you can hear all weekend is the chicken song and millions.
It makes you happy, though.
It does.
So Priyanka has been the only player so far to
nice.
close the gate or open the gate.
Open the gate and get through it.
Do we determine what starts that?
What opens the gate? I
Yes.
don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly, no, we did not. I
Yeah.
have no idea.
I know sometimes it's, something like a center lane up top or something like that that'll open it up, but I didn't see the correlation when she actually got it open.
Ah, nice shot. And there's her bonus collect.
Oh.
Fantastic game. Wow.
Really fantastic
Yeah.
playing.
All right, Gretchen has a lot of ground to make up, but not impossible to do.
Not impossible at all. And there's her bonus collect. And again.
Oh,
nice.
excellent.
It's a strong flip up there. And then she gets it into the kicker. We'll chip with her some points. And there we go. Oh, wow. Right up that up. Look at that metal spinner. Wow.
Yeah, that spinner is kicking.
We've got some. There we go. There's our score. So I was just making things up in my head as we went along with no score display.
I'll play that way for fun sometimes. Just cover the score and see how you go.
Yeah. You're a way better player than me. Oh, nice.
Excellent.
So that opened that gate, lit and opened that gate.
What did? What
on the right-hand
precisely?
side when she went through the lit lane.
Lit in lane. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Great ball.
She had a lot of bonus built up there, too. And I'm going to say that she has a bazillion points because that's what the monitor's telling me.
Officially.
100 bazillion points.
So many points that she broke the monitor.
She did. Maybe we can get tournament director Kate to come and tell us what the scores were there. While they work on fixing a technical difficulty there with the camera battery. Are we good to go?
A little bit of shuffling, trying to figure out.
Trying to figure out some stuff there. Our next game up is going to be Taxi, and Crystal, this is all you.
Taxi is my jam. It's just such a fun game. It's a great System 11 game. It's pretty simple, but it's kind of like Total Nuclear Annihilation, where the rules are pretty straightforward and easy sounding, but it's, the ramps are kind of tough to get, and once you get into that multi-ball, you want to collect your express lane shots, which is the 1 and the 2. So there's the shot that's just above Pinbot, and then the one that's next to Drac. There's that excellent support you were talking about again, Jessica.
Yeah.
I love this. This
Hopefully
makes me
someone
so
will
happy.
fill us in on what's going on over there.
Oh, Nicole.
I love having this crowd here supporting all of these women playing. Thank you all so much for being here.
It's wonderful because you can tell that they're having a great time, which is it's just so wonderful.
Oh, I love it. And it's one of those things where it's no matter what happens, they are all in this together in the finals of the very first Women's International Pinball tournament here at Replay, and it's so special to be able to have this here. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with it next year. It's only going to grow and get bigger and better as we go. But for a first year, this has been absolutely amazing.
Yep.
And I can't thank everyone enough for all the work they put in. Kate, Elizabeth, Crystal, Jade, everyone for being involved. Thank you all so much. The crowd for being here, and all of the women who participated. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
What our audience on the interwebs here can't see, because we don't have a camera to show it, is that right above the stage here there's a huge Welcome to Pinburg banner. There are the banners of all of the previous Pinburg winners. There's a banner listing all of the previous PAPA winners, but there is a banner on the end there that says Women's International Pinball Tournament. Watch this space to see. And that's just a great little addition.
Yep.
Yeah, one of these 4 women is going to have their name in the rafters.
Yep.
Right alongside all of our Pinburg champions.
Oh, that was a harsh ball.
Harsh ball.
Harsh ball. All right, Crystal, tell us how we're playing Taxi.
So on Taxi, right off the start, you want to get your skill shot, which is the spin out right here.
Mm-hmm.
You have you can hit the 25, which will spot you a character, or you have 100,000, which is also good. After that, you want to start collecting your characters. You have, in order, usually it's Gorby, which is right here next to the pops. You have Pinbot, you have Dracula, you have Santa, and you have Lola with the drops right here. Once you collect all of your characters, your jackpot's going to be lit right where the Gorby shot is, and you want to make sure that goes all the way around in your car lanes into the back, right back here.
Off to a rough start on Taxi. It's playing really fast.
I've heard that this is I haven't had the chance to play this one, but I've heard it's super fast, super tough. I believe Danielle Peck won on this in the women's tournament in disc. I might be wrong there, but...
Well, Dani Peck is an amazing player.
Yes, she is.
Just started university at 16, which is why she's not here with us this weekend.
Unfortunately.
But, she and her dad, Dave, and her mom, Fiona, they have a beautiful System 11 collection, and her rules knowledge is, one of the best I've ever encountered.
Okay, so Shauna has locked her ball on the right here, and now if she hits up this left ramp, she's going to release and start her multi-ball. Tough middle drain.
So you said you want to collect the characters, and if I'm not mistaken, you do it once and it gets harder every time, right? Or you get a bigger bonus every time that you go through the whole set.
The characters do not carry over ball to ball. So unless you hit the carry passengers target right here, that's the only way that your passengers will carry over. So it is tough because you kind of have to grind through and collect every character every single time. It depends on what your strategy is. If you want to go for the multi-ball and get those done, get those out.
Nice.
That is
stole
not
that
an
lock
easy
for
ramp shot.
multi-ball. So she already has a 1 shot, so now she needs the 2, which is the Dracula shot on the left.
And that is a timed, this is a timed challenge, so she only has about, I think it's maybe 15 or 20 seconds to get to that Drac shot now. It's going to release the ball, and she's going to have to try and do it over again.
And of course, in true pinball fashion, as soon as the timer goes up, that's the shot you hit.
Yeah, of course.
So it looks like okay, so now she has to hit another character to relight that lock. So it does get more difficult to light your locks after you've already had one multi-ball.
That was a nice start, though.
That was a great first ball.
Fantastic.
So here's Nicole with her second ball. And she's got she wants to go for Gorby, like you said. Oh, man.
Oh, dangerous reject off the ramps.
Oh, man.
Great recovery, though.
See, my strategy on taxi is to brick everything I possibly can. This is a game I'm completely fascinated by, and I have no ability to play it. Oh,
so fast.
it's a good ball. Good ball, too. This is our third and final game. We are on ball 2 of our third and final game.
Excellent. So she got, okay, it's a fantastic spin out. So now her Gorby is lit. She's got Pinbot lit. She also has her lock lit on the right.
So, Crystal, do you go for multi-ball at this point? Is that your strategy, or do you go for passengers? How do you approach this right now?
I personally would probably go for multi-ball just to kind of knock out what I can and then get my ramp slit for 300 by hitting those express lane shots, trying to hit those.
Nice tip.
From there, just try and get characters as much as I can.
She
Nice.
was really nailing that Lola shot too, the Lola Maryland area, which is usually really dangerous to go for. That was some nice work there.
Oh, man, her spin out just came right back around to 1,000.
That's
Nice work, that ball, though.
So Shauna's up, and she has the if she can get it, she can get it up that left ramp and release the ball for a multi-ball, and just go from there. Excellent.
Fantastic control.
Yep. Oh.
So now she wants to relight that lock.
Yep, she'll have to collect either Drac or Pinbot. Drac's probably the safer bet because it's a little bit tougher to hit those Pinbot stand-ups. Oh, just brutal. Also, her Santa is lit for a Joyride, which is a mystery mystery award.
How do you light that mystery, Santa?
That is the right in lane.
And is that timed?
It is timed, yeah. I think it's about the same as. Okay, now her carry passengers is lit as well. Oh,
Strong ball.
Nice.
Really
Strong ball.
really fantastic.
All right, we got Priyanka coming up for her second ball. She's taking her time with the plunge. She wants to make sure she gets her spin out right.
Yep. So I was wondering if she was trying to go for the spot character or if she wanted to go for the... Really depends on what you're going for with your own strategy. So I believe...
Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, great
Excellent
save.
recovery. I believe because of Papa rules, the jackpot is automatically set to 1,500. You can't raise it. But if you were playing... like a taxi in a barcade.
Oh, that was a great combo.
You raise it with the car lanes at the top. Spell in the car lanes.
Again, that control.
I was just going to say she's doing a beautiful job of getting that ball out of the slings and back onto the flipper and stable.
There she goes.
Okay,
Nicely
so now
done.
her joyride's lit again because of that right in lane.
Oh.
Yeah, just breathe.
I'm right there with you. I can't breathe. Come on, Priyanka.
Oh, man.
That's what you were saying with that Corby. It does have to go all the way around.
Yep. It's good
Great
score.
ball.
Excellent
Fantastic
ball.
Great ball.
Okay, so Nicole has her lock lid on the right, so she can either go for that. I wonder what she'll do.
Nicole's sitting on 6 points right now. Everyone else on 2.
Excellent.
Excellent.
That's another really satisfying lock shot in pinball, I think. One of my all-time favorite lock shots.
Oh, and her spin out went all the way around again.
So if she,
But beautifully
Great.
played
Really well
finals.
played. Taking a breath. Can only imagine her heart must be racing. Fast game like this.
Fast game. It's a stiff competition.
Absolutely.
You're on a stage. You got to listen to me.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Wow, still fantastic scores across the board. Tight games this whole time. This has been really interesting to watch.
Yeah, there's not one player up here who's just dominating the others. This has all been really close and really interesting to watch. Oh, look at that.
She can trap up. She might get a square read on that left ramp.
But it's hard when it's moving this fast.
It's a lot of side-to-side action, and it's so fast. Oh,
Ooh.
beautiful roll
There
pass.
she goes.
Great
Nice.
roll pass. Up.
Oh.
Fantastic
Great.
game.
Excellent score.
Looks pleased with that.
All right, guys, here we are. Player 4, ball 3, final game.
Last ball.
No pressure.
I mean, heaps of pressure, but no pressure.
Yeah. All right. Priyanka taking her time with her spin out.
She got the spot character. That's fantastic. Okay.
And she's got multi-ball ready to go on that left ramp.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful dead bounce.
Nice.
beautiful.
Back in
You
control.
can see her competitors just
Yep.
cheering her on there.
Yep. Excellent.
Very nicely played. Beautiful work. And again, just that amazing sportsmanship. This is so exciting, you guys. So Kate, our director, is getting everything entered. We'll be doing presentations. That was so much fun to watch.
That was a lot of fun. Really high intensity.
And having the crowd rally behind everyone here has been so exciting. Thank you again, everyone, for coming out
you
and
so much.
supporting Women's International Pinball Tournament, the very first of many to come.
Absolutely. I want to thank you guys. You guys gave up playing in this to be tournament directors, and we really, really appreciate that. It's been great having you here.
Happy to be here and help make it happen so that everyone can get a chance to play in something like this.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
So we're going to switch over in just a minute to the awards presentation. And Kate is going to lead that. The winner, in addition to the money and the machine, they get medals. And it's pretty awesome just sitting over here.
Medals, and an Iron Maiden.
But I mean, one of them is priceless and one of them is Iron Maiden, so they're all priceless. They're all priceless.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you in 4th place the winner of $500 and a medal, Gretchen Kamke. Here's a medal. I would put on here, but And in 3rd place, the winner of $800 and a medal, Shauna Teal. In 2nd place, the winner of a medal and $2,500, Priyanka Koshar. Congrats. And your first ever whipped champion in 1st place with a medal and a signed personal Keith Elwin Iron Maiden pinball machine. Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Nicole Bernier. You're whipped champions.
That was, I'm crying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we got 3 crying women over here on the broadcast booth. I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank the audience. I want to thank the players. I want to thank the Replay Foundation. I want to thank Kate Martin for all of the hard work that she did making this come together. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in and viewing.
Nicole getting her name up in the rafters.
And Nicole's going to be the first woman to have her name up in the rafters there for the first Women's International Pinball Tournament.
Fantastic.
That's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see it next year.
So great.
Can't wait to get the next woman's name up there. I can't wait to do this again with you ladies.
Yes,
I'll be
absolutely.
here.
I'll be here too. I'll see you all next year for Papa TV. We're going to go ahead and sign off here. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks everyone for tuning in.